Hey guys, it's Derek here. So, got another little haul here today to share with everyone. Yeah, let's get into it. First off, I want to share a more recent purchase. Me and my girlfriend actually went to the One Ok Rock concert, and we picked up some of their merch, part of their Detox North American tour. So got one of these. This looks pretty good. And I'm also wearing the other one, kind of like this Transformer Terminator looking thing. Has a crazy back print. Very glad we got these. Honestly, whenever we do go to concerts, we try to pick up a little bit of merch just so we can kind of commemorate and remember what we went for. But concert was amazing, absolutely loved it. And I would love to see them again, but maybe closer this time. Didn't really take too many videos or photos of the concert, but yeah, let me know what your favorite J-Rock band is and maybe what favorite song. But yeah, these guys are my favorite. Just realized I don't have a knife on me, just give me a second. How we could unbox stuff without a knife. Got a whole bunch of different packages here. We're gonna start with some of the smaller stuff. Now, I've been telling you guys I've been trying to collect a whole bunch to finish up the 151 Pokemon project. Yeah, we may have gone a little bit crazy with Pokemon collecting. This one here is from the Pokedeli. So shout out to them for actually hooking this up. Because of him, we're actually able to complete most of the set. Let's see here. I believe that's it. Perfect. They gave us a pretty good deal as well. This is really cool. I'm glad these are so well packaged too. Thank you. After all of these, I believe we only have like 4 cards left to completely finish up the set. And then afterwards, we're gonna have to, well, we're gonna get a little bit creative with how we're gonna display that because it's such an iconic piece of my childhood. I mean, like, I love One Piece and everything else, like Digimon and everything, but Pokemon has been there since day one. Honestly, I don't even remember if Pokemon is my very, very first anime or not. Here we go. We got a whole bunch more from the Jungle set because that is the main set that I've been missing. We got a Jigglypuff. Very cute. These are all in very good conditions as well. So again, I'll leave Pokedeli's eBay store and everything in the description. You guys can go check stuff out if you do need anything vintage or anything Japanese. They're very good about that. The big card that we picked up is the Snorlax though. Now, I would say, like, based off of the condition, this is really nice. This is probably like near mint or lightly played LP. Yeah, this is actually a pretty solid one. And they gave us everything for a really good deal. Also, I don't even remember how much we paid for everything now, but if I remember, I'll just put it up on screen. But we also got a Pharaoh. They gave us a second Jigglypuff. I mean, thank you. I don't know what I'll do with 2 of them, but thank you. We got Gloom, Mankey, Execute, very cute. We got a Cubone, Seaking, Tauros, Paris. We got a Weeping Bell, Parasect, and also a Marowak. So we have the majority of the cards that we do need. I think I'm only missing just a few different holos, but we're gonna put those there for now. This other package here is also another, it's also another Pokemon related thing. We're also going to be using this to complete, oh, that is weird. Complete the set. Now, I think I only got 1 card from them, if I remember correctly. This is a Facebook Marketplace deal. But yeah, we didn't end up meeting in person. We just kind of, well, just got shipped over. Don't want you guys to see my address. Let's see. All right, pretty well packaged. Alrighty. 2 pieces of cardboard, like the standard, and we got some painter's tape on the outside so it doesn't get dinged up or whatnot. Probably shouldn't use this knife, but gotta gently do that. Ooh. Ta-da! The next card in the collection that we needed was actually this Jungle Wigglytuff. So I believe, yeah, we have 4 cards left. I think we need a Jolteon, a Dragonite. Who else? I can't think of the others, but like there's only 3 or 4 more cards we need, and then we're fully done. Oh. They also end up giving us a another Wigglytuff, but I believe this one's in Spanish. Yo, that's sick. Thank you, man. Again, these are not crazy expensive cards nowadays. Like this one here, I believe was only like $9, $10. So pretty good price. Like you always can find good deals for things if you're looking on Marketplace. So I do recommend you do that. But yeah, it does take a bit of trust to actually send money before things are sent over. Ooh, grab these guys. Perfect. I mean, I didn't need to, but thank you. Moving on to some more expensive stuff. Now, I recently picked up another thing from eBay. Now, this slab over here cost me about $260, and then there was a little bit for shipping. And it's another card that we need to complete another set of the PSA 10s, and that is the Raikou. Very glad we got this one. Technically got it for a really good deal. I think all in was around like 300 bucks, and that is actually kind of like the market price currently. So it's kind of crazy how just buying it a week later, the price has already gone up. So I'm glad I got this while I could. Don't want to FOMO on all these, but vintage is kind of getting more popular, along with anything else Pokemon. So glad we got that for a good price and quickly. But the big purchase I recently made. So me and my girlfriend actually went to a local card show together. Very fun, looked around. She was hunting for Conquistadors, some Rockruffs and whatnot, because that's what she's into. And I found these from one of the sellers that I bought a few times from already. These are all in sequential sequence, all 4 of them, and they're from a very popular set, 2019 Sun and Moon Tag Team GX All-Star. Bit of a mouthful, but these are all in PSA 10. We got the Greninja and Zoroark GX. Now, I do see on the back here, they actually had a $400 like sticker. So he gave me all of these for the good price of $300 flat. So we got a crazy deal, but it also makes me wonder if there was another card in this to kind of complete the set or round out the set that way. Glad we got this one. It looks really, really nice. It's not the crazy high rarity version or the alt art, but I still think this looks amazing. Definitely a piece I would love to keep in the collection for a while. We also got the Mewtwo and Mew GX. Again, very cool one. None of these are like the high rarity ones, so they're not super expensive or valuable in that aspect, but kind of feels like it's just a nice piece of artwork that we're adding to the collection. So very glad we got that one. We also got the Pika ROM. Now it's not the exclusive promo Japanese one or whatever, the other artwork of it. That one I actually do want. It's the Pikachu riding the Zekrom, but currently it's going for like 2 or 3 grand. So it's a non-starter. This is really cute. I do dig how this one looks. You might say I'm settling. I'm just gonna say we did things smart. And the last one is the trio of birds. Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. There's the stained glass version, which is a promo in English, but the Japanese one is like stupid expensive as well. And I only collect Japanese, so glad we got this one instead. I honestly do like the artwork on this. All the birds look really, really good and intimidating. Yeah, if I go to another show, I'm most likely gonna continue buying from the same guy because he's just so willing to do deals with people. We're just gonna get a lot of this other stuff out of the way. Oh, did something drop? I think something fell down. Where did the thing go? Oh no. Oh, it's over there. Kind of to piggyback all of this other Pokemon related stuff. Well, I was actually starting to run out of room to actually house them and store them. And we end up getting one of these. This is a Fun Guys. Well, I guess I'll just show you guys what this is. Eventually, when you do get to this point, when you have like 15, 20, 30 different slabs, you want to be able to keep them in a nice spot. And what's better than the dedicated suitcase? Wow, look at that. Heavy duty. Very, very solid. There is another suitcase I really wanted, and that was the Team Rocket one. They recently put out a new Team Rocket one. It also has a booster box of the Japanese Rocket set, but that one's going for like $400 Canadian currently. And if you do the math, it doesn't make any sense. Because this massive suitcase here that is dedicated towards this stuff only costs like 90 bucks. So not terrible in that aspect. And it's pretty solid, I would say. Got some nice clasps in the front. There's no branding on this, was actually pretty nice. There we go, let's open it up. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Nice foam insert on the top. Nice foam cutout over here. Let me see. I'm gonna try to put these inside to see how it fits. Oh yeah, stands upright. It's perfect. Yes. If you don't have enough, you can use these little blocks on the side to kind of prop everything up. Oh, this is nice. Very, very cool. Yeah. Fun Guys. I'm glad I picked this one up. I was kind of on the fence. I didn't know if I actually wanted to grab, oh, close. Didn't know if I actually wanted to grab this one or one of the smaller ones instead, but my buddy Arthur kind of convinced me. If this is at home storage, you might as well get a big enough one that can actually house everything. Very excited about that. Next up, we have this. These are keycaps that were recently sent over, and they're from a company called Keytalk. These are really cool. These are Godzilla themed keycaps. We're gonna see what these look like. I always like themed keycaps. If you guys know, I have a few Pokemon themed keycaps and keyboards now, but Godzilla, not so much. It's a full set of keys, so you have everything you need inside of there. It's very well packaged as well. Ooh, look at that. There's a few different versions. This is like the black version. They have a smaller, like low profile version. I believe they call this their, I believe they call this a smile profile, which is essentially cherry profile. But look at that. Very nice. It's gonna take me forever to put everything back in place though. Oh man. This was so nicely laid out. As you can see, these are dye sublimated. They do look very high quality. I'm gonna add a little bit of a sound test so you guys know what these all sound like. But these are cute. I love themed keycaps, keyboards, and everything else. There is Japanese underneath all of the English lettering, so it has that bit of extra cartoony flair. And some of the nicer keys, some of the modifiers and whatnot, are also very Godzilla themed. Like, look at this one here. Got Godzilla, very nice, very thick, very big boy. Or if you just have normal ones, you got these ones here. Very cool how this one looks. Definitely gonna take a little bit more time to check that out in a bit, but this is the artisan keycap or the resin keycap. Look at this. This very adorable pixelated, this Godzilla. Honestly, with this, even if it moves, you usually put this on like your escape key or whatnot, but I think this will look really good with one of my other keyboards that's also gray. If you want to pick one of these up, make sure to use my link and my discount code DTTC10 for an extra 10% off of your purchase. And thanks again, Keytalk, for sending all this over. Put you guys all back in place for now. The last thing we have in here, don't you worry, we do have some anime figures, obviously. This again is from Nin Game, and again on the declaration, the country of origin, or yeah, the COO, I guess. That one actually said Japan again. If you get anything from there, you can have it held there for the time being, or you can roll the dice and see if the border agent's gonna open your stuff up or not, and get charged that little bit of a tariff. Ooh. Also, it's been so long, I don't even remember what I bought. All right, let's see. Ah, very cute. Being the One Piece fan that I am, I bought more lookups because, like, honestly, how couldn't you? The lookups I have outside, they're like multiplying. I have so many now that I think we need to have a little bit of a revamp to the display. But we got the Perona lookup and also the Ace lookup. Oh, these are so cute. These are adorable. With the One Piece anime coming back, with the One Piece anime finally coming back from that little bit of a break, like, I think people are starting to actually realize that, you know, clowning One Piece for having long duration, like super long runtime and whatnot, or having bad animation, doesn't really mean much. And I feel like a lot of anime fans, they just kind of look at the animation. Now that One Piece is fixed, the pacing a little bit, and the animation looks, dare I say it, some of the best I've ever seen, you really don't have much of an excuse to not watch it. Look at this Ace, so cute. Very big smile, got the freckles on here. His hat on the back is actually really, really small. Everything's painted really well, you know, because it's Meg House quality, and very good movement on the head. I like how the beads that he has are actually molded all in, so they don't move around or whatnot. But if you're an Ace fan, you're gonna have to want to get one of these, I think. It's a no-brainer. Also, with all the new re-releases of Portrait of a Pirate Maximums, if I remember correctly, Ace was also on that list. There's a decent chance, I think, of him getting the Maximum re-released. Now, we already have the Maximum in the back over there, but you know, if you guys can get it for retail essentially, or the new retail, because everything's going up in price, I would say probably do that. It's nice to see that Portrait of Pirates aren't super hard to get anymore. Like, I like the fact that they're super exclusive, or they used to be, but hey, I'm also happy when new fans get to eat as well. You guys missed out originally, and without things like that poll, I would never have gotten the Jimbei. So I'm glad Mega House is one of the companies that thoroughly listens and they understand what the fans want, even though they increase the price. I think this might be my first Perona of the collection. I don't have the Sailing Again version of her. I think her best officially licensed, I don't even call it a figure. I believe it's technically the Sume one. Sume Ikigai or whatever it's called. That one actually looks probably the best. I do like her a lot with the outfit that she wears when we see her at Saboti. Pigtails do not move, but they're very cute. Very good paint apps on the top of the little crown there. Very nice. Everything is in order. Very cute smile. I would love to see if they do one of these in the future with her little, I forget what her bear is called, but her bear or maybe some negative hollows. Very cute dual set. Again, we're gonna continue collecting these for the Lookup series. I don't think we're ever really gonna stop, but I'm glad we added these two also to the collection. All right, and I think we have only one more thing inside here. Do we? Oh, what's that? Is there anything in here? Again, I don't even remember what I have half the time, since I use Surface Parcel primarily. Oh yeah, there we go. The last thing in today's little unboxing haul, we got a little Nendo. This is a very pretty Nendo. I think I've mentioned it before. I typically don't buy boys when it comes to figures, but yeah, we got Griffith here, the prettiest of all the boys, arguably. And now we can essentially have him and Guts fight it out, duke it out in the display case. Got some instructions. Box looks pretty good. I mean, there's not too many faces that he has. It looks like he has never mind, there's only 2 faces in here. Shrinkflation, I guess, is not a whole lot. Do I need to look at this too much though? Ah, looks like his cape can also be moved. So be careful and don't break his cape like how I broke Guts's cape. That would not be good. In terms of facial expressions, looks like we have a slight side eye. As for Griffith himself, nice and silver. There's no knee bend at all. Wow, okay. And there's also no extra parts. So it's not like he has a bent knee or anything either. What the heck? This is actually shrinkflation. Oh my goodness. I mean, luckily he does look pretty solid. Piece of the cape look pretty good. Wow. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Did not expect this from Good Smile. I mean, I probably should have known, but yeah, these look really flimsy. Try not to move these around too much. The other parts of the cape. Articulation is gonna be very limited because you cannot bend the knees. The little side piece for the wings does move, so that's nice. I do think this might be a little bit of an issue going forward though, with his head. Oh, his arm just came off. Yeah, his hair is gonna rub up against the cape, so honestly, posing is gonna be very, very limited. I mean, overall, he's pretty cute. A little bit of ombre on the backside of the hair as well. As for other accessories, we do get the sword that you can put on. It's already in the hilt. What? Or it's already in the sheath. Well, what's going on here? Can I remove it? Ah, so you do have the option to have him drawing his saber or not. And we have the fully drawn one as well here. Wow. It's been a while since I've had a Nendo that has almost no accessories. And of course, they charge you regular Nendo price. Like, why wouldn't they? A little bit of movement on these arm pieces, but very, very, very little. Wow. Should I be worried? There's not a whole lot going on with this little guy. Yikes. So what kind of base do we get? We got the new base as well, so like less holes. Yeah, no. Yeah, not much we can really do. I mean, cute boy. you kind of need him for the collection. Don't know if they're gonna make any more of the Berserk Nendos. Very cute. Glad we have him in the collection as well. And technically, he can stand up without the base because his cape kind of hits the ground. There we go. A little haul complete. Not too many things. A lot of Pokemon. Don't think that's ever going to change because I'm obsessed at this point. But I'm glad you guys watched the video through. If you made it to this point, thank you for watching. And make sure you're subscribed because we're going to try to hit 25,000 subs by the end of the year. My name is Derek, and I'll see you next time. Peace. And wanted to give an extra special shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel that way. Extra special shout out to our Pirate King, Hyper JJ. And if anyone else wants to join up on this as well, I'll leave it linked in the description, and you can get videos like this a little bit earlier, get exclusive emojis, loyalty badges, and of course, my gratitude. And thanks again.